Hi, if you have bought my books, I'm So Ready for Life. Thank you. You are creating a tremendous opportunity for your children to boost their self-confidence, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and a sense of belonging. These, on top of the strong bond that parents reading and interacting with their children bring about. I wrote these books, I'm So Ready for Life, precisely for parents to read with your children. So the first thing you must do is set aside time to read with them. Shall we do that? I made this video to demonstrate how to read I'm So Ready for Life with your children. Let's take Book 1. So, this is how the world works. Chapter 1. Why do we need money? Alright, just let me turn to the page. When you buy fried chicken, an ice cream, or new shoes, what do you use to pay for it? Money. Without money, you can't buy things. You need money to pay to go to school too. Do you know that? See, this is where you can ask questions with the child, right? You can make your child understand there are such a thing called school fees. But what is money? It is something that we can use to exchange for something we want. Why does it have to be money? Can't I exchange my pencil for an ice cream? It's a nice pencil. Believe it or not, that was what people did a long time ago when they moved around not in cars but on donkeys. And then you add your own perspective. Imagine daddy sitting on a donkey going to work. They bought rice with a cow. They call it barter. So you see, in chapter 1 of the first book, so many things could have happened already. You talk about school fees. You talk about the use of money. You talk about a new term called barter. So all this within the first few lines of I'm So Ready for Life. And that's how you read with your child. Now let's look at book 3. I choose what happens to me. Let's take chapter 7. You don't have to agree to get along. Okay? I'm going to talk about something called opinion and fact. When Henry bites into a new type of sandwich for the first time and doesn't like how it tastes, which of these statements he makes is an opinion and which is a fact? The first one is, this must be the worst sandwich ever. And the second one is, I don't like this sandwich. So you see, you can pause and let your child decide which one of these is a fact, which one of these is an opinion. I continue reading. If you said that the worst sandwich remark is the opinion and I don't like is the fact, you are right. Let's look at how we tell an opinion from a fact. A fact can be proven. Can it be proven that Henry doesn't like the sandwich? Yes, because he can tell from his facial expression when he bites into it. He doesn't want to eat it anymore and he says he doesn't like it. An opinion is an expression of someone's feeling that cannot be proven. So why is this important in today's world? Well, because of the internet, so many things about fake news and all that, your children need to learn about fact and opinion very early in their life. They will help them develop good relationship with whomever they meet as well. As you can see, I used 3 powerful ways to make reading with my child more valuable. First, read it like a story. Children love stories. You can alternate this with reading together. Second, ask questions along the way. Point out new words and use them often together. Third, give your own experience on the subject so the topic becomes real for your child. Today, parents don't spend enough time with their children because of their life commitments, and there are digital distractions everywhere. The time you set aside to read with your children is probably the last chance we parents have to assert some influence in our children's lives. Even if you have not bought my books, I'm So Ready for Life, I encourage all parents to start reading with your children. Any books, so long as your children enjoy them. But the magic comes from you, the parent. They grow up so quickly. Once we lose that connection, we can never get the time back. So use the time you have with your children while they are still children well. I wish you all the best.